making threats. Your husband's already threatened me. So let's let that be what it's going to be. But I'm not about to keep playing this game. I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to disrespect.
Stop playing with me. When I don't reply, it's not because I'm grown. It's not because anything. It's because what do I gain? But stop playing with me.
Nicki Minaj just went nuclear and Cardi B is catching all the heat. The feud that everyone thought was just entertainment has exploded into a full-blown chaos. YouTuber Armon Wiggins has now been vocal about being Team Nicki and throwing shots at Cardi's career, and how he allegedly became the target of a violent attack. And word in the streets is that Cardi B just might be behind it. Now Armon is suing, and the legal storm that's coming could change everything. Now Armon has always been outspoken about Cardi's career, taking shots at Cardi over and over again. And now the tables have turned because Cardi is done letting Armon play in her face. And just when you thought that things couldn't get worse, Nicki entered the chat and the situation got even more chaotic. Nicki isn't holding back per usual, and she's clowning Cardi in real time. And now the streets are saying that she sent Armon to go after Cardi, which is how this whole drama started in the first place. What started as an online shade has now turned into a battle of celebrity egos, real-world consequences, and street-level drama unfolding live before everyone's eyes. So does this mean that Cardi is going to jail? Things are getting nastier by the minute, so let's get into it. Now, one thing about Belle Khalees, aka Cardi B, she's always gonna catch a case. And at this point, she might as well have reserved a seat in court because she's gonna be there sooner or later. But this time, she might not be able to get off as easily as she did with her latest court case. See, word in the streets is that she allegedly paid Goons to jump Armon because he wouldn't stop talking about her in a bad way. And to nobody's surprise, this all started because of Cardi's beef with Nicki Minaj. At this point, half of the beef in the rap industry can be tied to Nicki and Cardi, so I guess we shouldn't be surprised. Now, y'all know that Cardi hates it when people, especially the blogs, talk bad about her. So when Armon Wiggins started yapping his mouth about her, we knew that it was only a matter of time before she clapped back. But we never thought that she would go as far as supposedly to get him jumped. Anyways, it all started when Armon went on Angela Yee's show and dropped his 2 cents on Nicki and Cardi's last fight on social media. You know, the one that was really nasty because they dragged each other's kids in and said some really nasty stuff about each other and their kids and families. Well, Armon made it clear that he was Team Nicki, and he blamed the entire fight on Cardi. According to him, Cardi deserved it because she had been bragging about outselling Nicki, but she couldn't handle the heat that came after she failed to outsell. Take a listen.
We have to acknowledge the fact that Cardi B thought she was going to outsell Nicki Minaj. And when she did not outsell Nicki Minaj and only sold 200K, Nicki Minaj came online and started popping it. Cardi B didn't like that she started popping it, and then that's when the back and forth started happening.
Okay, so do we have that audio from, because I didn't recall all this happening, but you said Cardi was arguing with a Barb on live.
So she was arguing with the Barb online, and she basically said she's going to outsell, she's going to be back on top. Now,
but he didn't stop there, because he then tried to claim that people only like Cardi and her music when they have beef with Nicki. Y'all know how Nicki has a little situation with Gucci Mane's wife Keisha Kayori, right? Well, Keisha threw shade at Nicki on an Instagram post where she said, "I'm like, nah, since when out here embarrassing?" But what really had fans gagged was the fact that she added the music from the On the News by Young Thug and Cardi B.
Where?
Wouldn't you know it, Cardi liked the post. Well, Armon decided to get messy again, and he tweeted, like, serious question, do people genuinely like Cardi B and her music, or is it only when they want to piss Nicki off? Well, I guess that was the last straw with Cardi, and she went off on Armon, calling him nasty and dark-spirited. Take a listen.
Thought you was going somewhere. Look how God took that from you. You nasty. You had the best cover up for that case. Look how God covered it up. Your dark spirit overshadowed everything you work for every single time. You work so hard and God just takes it from you because you nasty. Your heart is full of shit. You a person. You're gonna die rotten, nigga. Just like the side of your pimple that face. Wanna talk about people's look and the side of your face is like a bumpy.
She also had this to say about how he's constantly coming for her and how she was eventually forced to reply to him.
Stop playing with me. When I don't reply, it's not because I'm grown. It's not because anything. It's because what do I gain? But stop playing with me. Let me tell you something. Before I was even rapping, I have my own. People fell in love with me. If I was beat, I had 2 number 1s and 3 top 5s. So let's get that together. If you're gonna research and see how long people been supporting me for, stop playing with me. This is why God dragging you to.
Now, we thought that the drama was going to end there, but y'all, we were wrong. Armon doubled down and tweeted Keisha Kiori with the post using Cardi B after Nicki Minaj called her out. My thing is this: does anybody like Cardi B first, or is it only after they fall out with Nicki? Well, the next thing we knew, Armon started claiming that he was in danger because Cardi had allegedly sent goons after him. Now, this wouldn't be surprising because y'all know that this isn't the first time that Cardi is sending goons after people that she has beef with. Y'all know how she almost went to jail for sending goons after the bartender who had an affair with Offset, right? Plus, this isn't the first time that she's threatened Armon, because last year, she and Offset threatened Armon when he said something that they didn't like.
So you making threats. Your husband's already threatened me. So let's let that be what it's going to be. But I'm not about to keep playing this game. I'm not going to be silenced. I'm not going to disrespect. I'm not making up lies. I give my opinion on what I see. If I feel like it's a phony endorsement, I feel like it's a phony endorsement. That's not coming for you. I'm not recording conversations like you've recorded my conversation and you want to dry threaten me. So let's just put that out there, and I'm dropping it at that. But I'm not going to be feeling like, oh, I can't talk because I'm going to be threatened. I'm going to get jumped or whatever's going to happen. I'm still going to give my opinion, and whatever happens after that, what happens after that.
But to be fair to Cardi, Armon does seem to have something against her. For example, I know y'all remember how he keeps comparing Cardi to Nicki, right? And when Nicki dropped Pink Friday 2, he called Cardi an influencer and not a real rapper.
Cardi B has been using that as her formula, and that is not resonating with the people anymore. They don't care. They know you can be fashion. They know that you can wear pretty clothes, pretty hair, pretty budget. Where is the banger? Where is the album? Nicki Minaj did the opposite. She did the Beyonce effect. There's no visual. Get into this album. We still went number 1. We sold over 200,000 copies. Over 90,000 pure sales. We did that with no visual. You guys sat and you listened to my album.
So yeah, these two have some real beef going on, but things just got seriously messy with Armon getting jumped, allegedly. But the real tea is that Nicki is allegedly the puppet master over all this. The word in the streets is that Nicki was the one who sicked Armon on Cardi after she realized that Cardi was right about her now husband Kenneth stealing from her. During their messy fight a couple of weeks ago, Cardi tweeted, "Quiet as kept. The truth is you've been diagnosed with schizophrenia and bipolar for almost 9 years, and you also on heavy coke, perks, and Xanax. You don't listen to nobody around you. The only person that have that power is Kenneth Petty, but you know what happens with that Amex when you sedated." Well, the next thing we knew, Nicki came online to reveal that she had found out that someone had indeed been stealing from her using her Amex. She tweeted, 3 different people in a span of 2 months charging my Amex without permission? Someone couldn't even explain how they had the brand new card number. A couple of them have been doing it for years. Filed the first report a couple of weeks ago. They're all going to jail. One of the credit card thieves has also been tracking my moves with the tracking device that led right to his own cell phone number. You can't make this ish up. Let's see if they'll go to jail for their ringleaders. Let's see if they'll save themselves or be a part of the RICO. Hope the group chats were worth it. I gotta show y'all where their responses were. everyone who got caught said the dumbest ish, caught red-handed being thieves and worse. So yeah, she pretty much came forward to admit that Cardi had real tea on her and she was dragged for filth. It was embarrassing as F, and according to reports, she had to get her lick back on Cardi, which is why she allegedly sent Armon on Cardi. Now that Armon is suing Cardi for getting him jumped allegedly, well, let's just say that Nicki Minaj is enjoying every last minute of this chaos, and just like that, the Cardi B versus Nicki saga has officially entered a whole new level of chaos. Lawsuits, alleged goons, and real-world consequences are stacking up, and Nicki is sitting back, watching the drama unfold while throwing shades like a pro. Armon Wiggins taking legal action just proves that this beef isn't just online chatter anymore. This is messy, it's dangerous, and it's getting very, very real. Now Cardi's reputation is on the line. The internet is watching every move, and Nicki is showing why she's still the queen of clapbacks. From alleged attacks to receipts exposed, nothing about this story is calm, quiet, or predictable. One thing is clear and two things for certain. When Nicki Minaj enters the chat, things escalate and chaos is guaranteed. So where does this leave everybody else? Armon suing, Cardi's in hot water, and Nicki's living her best life drinking tea while the receipts pile higher than ever. And the question isn't just who comes out on top, it's who even survives the fallout when the dust settles. And trust, this is far from over. If you thought that you'd seen the last of Cardi B's drama, think again, because the story is willing to write itself, and every new chapter is getting messier, juicier, and more explosive than the last. So stay tuned, because the next move could change everything.